A chilling quiet settled over the peaceful town of Willow Creek as evening descended, painting the sky in shades of purple and gold. On the outskirts of town, at the edge of the deep, mysterious woods, stood an old house. The weathered wooden home was covered in twisting vines and had belonged to the Monroe family for generations. Something had happened to the Monroes, leaving only a 20-year-old girl behind. The town knew what had befallen them, but they avoided the mysterious woods. Tonight, however, the house felt different, shrouded in an unsettling stillness. Elara Monroe, a 20-year-old, had lived in the house since childhood. Her parents and the rest of her family were gone. She was completely alone. With a vivid imagination, she often created stories of mystery and magic, inspired by the faint whispers she heard from the woods. The old house groaned and creaked, but still, it was her safe place, a home filled with comfort and a sense of belonging. Elara had heard rumors of a hidden secret within the house, a secret tied to her family's past. That very night, as she flipped through an old family photo album, a small silver locket fell from a delicate envelope. Unsatisfied with the incomplete stories of her ancestors, Elara felt this was her chance to uncover her family's true history. She opened the locket and found a haunting picture of a woman whose cold, deep eyes seemed to follow her. At that moment, Elara heard the faint whispers from the woods calling her name. As night deepened, she ventured outside. The house's dark shadow seemed to watch over her like an old guardian. Her lantern cast long, flickering shadows on the path. As she stepped deeper into the woods, the air grew colder, and the scent of damp earth became more intense. "Return it," the voice whispered softly, like many voices speaking as one. In a clearing ahead, Elara saw an old, weathered gravestone, as if it yearned to be remembered. Elara approached the grave and saw the faint name Monroe carved into it. She held the locket tightly, and it began to grow hot. Suddenly, the very woman from the picture appeared before her. She spoke in a low voice. "I am your past. My family took my life from me. This locket is my last memory. Place it on my grave so I can find peace." Trembling, Elara knelt and placed the locket on the grave. The ground instantly shook, the air hummed, and then the woman's form slowly turned into light. There was no longer pain on her face, only peace. "Thank you, my child." Her voice echoed as everything became still. Elara's eyes welled up with tears, but her heart felt strangely at peace. She realized she was no longer alone. The stories, memories, and strength of her entire family flowed through her veins. The woods no longer felt frightening. They felt like a part of her. And then Elara understood. The spirit was her mother. Tears streamed down Elara's face as she sat there and wept, as if years of separation melted away in a single moment. The old Monroe house was no longer desolate, nor was Elara alone. She always felt her mother's presence with her now. But one question always lingered in her mind. What truly happened to her mother and her family? If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NISJKT Night Lens.